Mhm. Oh shit. I'm trying to, because I'm recording off of my phone. There we go. Yeah. Right now, I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly, these last couple of days, or I'll say this week, I've been pretty lazy. I would say this whole year I've been, compared to how productive I was last year, because last year I did a lot. This year has been a bit more reflective and slowed down. But I'm trying to, how can I say, I'm trying to accept the fact that what has helped me before, which is in me hyper focusing and just being so hustle and just in my computer all the time, that can't work anymore. And so I've been accepting the fact that I need rest. Even though right now things are a bit, I wouldn't say chaotic, but it's a bit uncertain in my life right now. But I feel calm, I feel at peace, and that's where I'm at. So yeah, I just fell down. So what am I doing today? Well, tonight, I should say. Let me move this, push this here. There, that's a bit better. So what am I doing tonight? Well, so I kind of got a new interest. I've been getting new interest now, and I'm kind of trying to juggle all of my interests as well as trying to get, I don't know. I just don't know. Wake up every day and I try to do something. I feel like I don't have any clarity, but I do have clarity at the same time. Um, I feel like I haven't moved anywhere in the past year or 2 years because I've been unemployed, but I've gotten a lot of experience, especially last year with me going to Istanbul. It's actually been a whole year since Dev Connect Istanbul. And last year I also went to my first Blacks in Technology conference, in which I was in a room of other smart and educated Black people like myself. So I can't really say I'm not in the same place that I was last year. I grew a lot. I learned a lot. I've been in rooms that I'm supposed to be in because I believe in whatever room I'm in, wherever my feet lands me, that's where God or universe, whatever you want to call it, wants me to be. And whether that is virtual or in person, that is just where I'm supposed to be. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a struggle lately, mentally and other things, especially with a couple of experiences that I had at the beginning of the year. But I'm still here and I'm still showing up. And I'm trying to do this chatbot tutorial through Oracle. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know right now. I do know that, because like I've even started, because I did say that I wanted to start learning, not learning how to write code, but at least learning how to read code a bit so that I can work with developers easier. It'll be a bit easier to work with developers when I know code as a UX, user experience designer. So that it'll be easier for me to understand whenever I do make prototypes or solutions, design solutions, let's say. It'll be a bit easier because I would know what is actually feasible to code, rather than a designer who's just going straight off of creativity right off the brain, which is, it's great. Being creative is great. but I am more concerned about what is realistic and also business stuff too. But I'm more concerned about what's realistic, and then once you understand, okay, this is what I can realistically do, then it'll be easier. I guess it'll be easier to like prototype things, or even when you do research, you will at least know. But because I started this, it's not going to happen overnight. I just started off. This is a whole new. I'm like retraining myself. It seems like every year I got to learn something new, and it's frustrating because, like I said, I've been unemployed for 2 years, but I'm here. Like I said, I'm kind of talking right. I'm just going to continue doing it. So right now I am installing some dependencies. So that's one thing I've learned with a little bit of sporadic coding stuff that I've been learning, because for some reason my brain doesn't like to be linear, even though I know structure. It's like, just imagine needing structure but then not liking structure at the same time. Like growing up, I loved school because of the structure. But then for some reason, I guess as I got older, or I should say, as I got a bit more flexibility and more freedom, especially when I went to college, that's when the thing started breaking off. That's why it took me 6 years to finish college. But yeah, I finished it. But yeah, right now I am installing some dependencies through Python. I'm just copying and pasting. I'm following this tutorial. Um, yeah. So, what is it? DevCon happened at the beginning of the month. It happened. It was in Thailand, right? Was it in Thailand? Bangkok. My bad. So DevCon happened in Bangkok. At the beginning of the year, I did have a goal to actually go to Bangkok. Obviously on a scholarship of somehow. But life, be life. And I obviously wasn't able to go. I actually am glad that I didn't go because it just wouldn't have been responsible of me to do so. So that's really it. And I've been trying to find some stability, even though I've gotten a bit of stability, but I don't even know how long that's going to last. But I'm trying to get some stability so that the next time I do show up at another blockchain conference or any other conference that I go to, I will be more prepared. Okay, so I just installed all of my dependencies, and I also had to download, I had to download a private and public key because I don't know why, but I had to download a private and public key, and I also had to create a config file. So now next it looks like I'm supposed to be creating a server, which is already, the code is already written in this demo. So it looks like all I have to do is find the file and run it. Demo chroma create. Is it this one? Okay. Okay, so I tried to do it the first time, but the dependencies that I downloaded, no, the dependencies that I installed wasn't installed in the right environment because I am using virtual environments and it wasn't installed in the right one. So that's what I had to do. And it's still saying that something isn't found. And I don't understand why it's not found. Link. So I got that. Okay, so now because I don't know what's going on, I'm going to do like what most developers do, which is go. Well, I'm pretty sure back then, but well, before ChatGPT, they would just ChatGPT or Perplexity, whichever one you want to use. They would just Google, and I wonder how that process is because, dang. Okay. So it looks like I have to install something else that wasn't in the dependencies. It wasn't. It looks like I have to install something else that wasn't listed. So let's see if this works. Like, why do y'all do that? Like, do y'all like whenever you make developer tutorials, do you guys just like do y'all just make it hard on purpose? I've been noticing that. Like even when I started my even when I started like trying to get into this stuff, because you know it is a brain curve. I was just kind of confused. I was like, "You're giving me a tutorial, but then I gotta fix bugs or fix something for the tutorial," and it's like, "Come on, bro." Okay, now I install what I think I'm supposed to install. Let me just press play. Page one. Okay, let me see something. Let me try. Let's see if it's installed before I even do that. Maybe I should just run it inside the terminal rather than just running it. Because I was just running it. See, now it's saying that it's no. Wait, maybe I see what I have to do because I have to go to the actual folder. So let me try that. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go to this one instead. What do you mean? No. I see. There we go. Okay, now let's see if I can run it because it probably wasn't running because I wasn't in the folder. I think we got something here. We got something here. Total number of documents. It ran. So I was right. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it ran. So let's see. Okay, so it did run, but now it's saying something about my config file that is supposed to be in my home directory. Okay, well, let's see something. Okay, it is there. Let me try to open it. So ever since I came back to Miami, there's been a lot of themes that because I know each year is a theme. That's how I view each year as. And it seems like this year, the theme, because I'm back in my hometown, um, the theme here is it's kind of like about healing my inner child again, because I have been doing some healing of my inner child before I came back here. Going through therapy and stuff because I had multiple therapists to start talking through that. Because as the firstborn, and just the first in doing a lot of things, especially in my family, because I know a lot of people can relate to that. Uh, um, you have to do a lot of things by yourself, and it gets lonely. I mean, it does, but at the same time, you do understand that in the end, your hard work pays off. I don't know. I'm at the point where it's working hard my entire life. Literally, once as I got out the womb, and because I've always been very aware of my surroundings, been out the womb working hard, and that's why I said at the beginning of this video that I think right now, because I would say, because like, yeah, I worked hard through grade school, high school. Took me 6 years to get through college. And then I would say after 2020, when everything in 2020 was happening, uh, that was when burnout came. Burnout and severe depression, like low of lows type thing. And I think that's why I said in the beginning of the video that maybe my version of working is supposed to look different. Maybe I don't know, because burnout is real, especially if you have ADHD or autism or whatever. Burnout is real, and I'm kind of at the point where um one not I'm kind of at the point where I accept my like procrastination and just the things like if my body says no, then it's just gonna have to be a no. I don't fight it anymore because if I fight against what's natural for me, how am I supposed to show up as my best self? How? And lately, my best self has been very, very imperfect. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've been imperfect on purpose. I have not been perfect, even though it looks perfect. But I have not been perfect on purpose. I've been messing up on purpose, in a way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I try not to because of myself. It's very easy to compare myself to other people, especially my age when I'm about to be 30. I could easily compare myself to others and feel like I'm behind, but and I do have my moments where it's like, damn, like what did I do these last couple of years? Why am I so behind? Why do I feel like behind? If I would have done this and this and that, I could have been here or I could have been there, but it's kind of like, but I'm not. So that's why I have this sticker. Where is it? Let me see. Because I don't even know what I look like right now. That's why I have this sticker right here. I got this at Dev Connect where it says you're at the right place at the right time. And that's just a reminder for me so that I don't beat myself up because I'm very hard on myself because I'm not where I want to be. And I feel like I'm not even close to it, especially, I don't know. But I apparently have gotten, how can I say? I think I was watching a video and it was saying something about reframing your mind on what success is. And for me, my success was being calm, uh, on my path, like being calm, um, just wanting to get to know myself more so that I can do what I need to do. And it's a bit frustrating because I have a lot of interests and I have like the things that I want to do and the goals I have are it's scary. I cry every day because it's scary because like I don't even know how I'm going to get there. Um, where's that community that I can probably lean on or something? I don't know. Because at this point, I mean, I've been leaning on myself, God. I've been leaning on that honestly for the past year and a half. Because you have to be delusional. You got to be delusional when you're trying to pursue something that you've never seen before. And I'm going to continue doing that, you know? Mm. I'm just yapping along as I try to understand this stuff. Well, yeah, I was talking about DevCon. Well, yeah, DevCon happened in Bangkok, and I have a couple of videos that, well, I pretty much saved a whole bunch of videos that I want to look over and make some notes, and you know, so I can understand where the industry is at. I've also been seeing there's also a lot of articles and other resources about what's happening in Miami when it comes to blockchain and the crypto community. Because you know, in Miami, it's more focused. It's a bit more focused on art and things like that. So you know, just connecting those two things together because Miami is is a major city that's connected to the world, more specifically Latin America. And I obviously, from my little understanding, Latin America is one of the places. Well, obviously not understand, but Latin America is one of the regions that um, crypto. I don't like saying crypto. I'm just going to say blockchain, where blockchain really does have actual use cases to solve real world problems. And maybe I'm going to be going down the RWA lane, which is real world assets and solving problems with that. And maybe Miami could be a start to that. I don't know because, like I said, it's connected to Latin America, and a lot of migrants are here, and a lot of unbanked people are here, and it's not just from Latin America. You got other parts of the Caribbean and just other people that are unbanked and other things. I don't know. I'm saying all this out loud because I just am. You know, in the black community or the African diaspora in general, we have this thing where um, we believe in monitoring spirits and spiritual warfare, which is true. This spiritual warfare is true. But at the same time, I've been instilled with the sayings or like how can I say like my grandma instilled in me that I can do anything with God on my side. Or and so to me, that translates to as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you believe in yourself and show up, you can do anything. You know what I mean, like how you think I did everything that I did last year, where I was able to get travel to what does that do? I was posting online. I did articles. I started content creation. All of that. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. My anxiety was up here doing that because I was also in another frantic state because I was about to lose my apartment in Tampa. But that's another story. But yeah, I've been instilled with the belief that I could do anything. The phrase that I could do anything with God by my side. And I've always believed that, that's something that's been told to me ever since I was a little girl. And I don't know, even to today, that's what how can I say it? Because I was trying to relate. See, this is what happens when this is unfiltered, undoxed Leah, when I'm just like literally just talking off my dome, or I'm not perfect. But what I was going to relate this back to. Yes, monitoring spirits. I don't really care. I really I could give two. I really don't, because relating it back to that phrase, you could do anything with God on your side. If you really do believe in yourself, who cares about the envy? Who cares about what people are going to say? Because it's like people are going to talk anyway. And it's taken me a long time to even get to this point because I care. But it's taking me. It will take anyone a long time to get to the point where you don't care, because you have to start caring at some point. They ain't putting no money in my pocket. Opinions don't put money in my pockets. Shoot, even with that, I be getting it's kind of frustrating because I be having some ideas, but then it's kind of like, damn, I need money to even try to do these ideas, and oh wait, no, I gotta reskill and learn this coding stuff so I can try to get me a remote job, because that is my goal, is to get a remote job. And then I'm seeing how the job market is. It's like, damn. But I think for me, what works for me is I don't really be paying attention to that stuff. Yeah, the job market is shitty. I mean, if I know it's a numbers game, but for me, I'm like, if I can just do, if it don't work out, how can I say it? It's more of like, it is what it is. If I don't get it, then I don't get it. But I do want to get it because we need cash flow. Okay, I'm over here yapping, and I'm supposed to be figuring out this config stuff. Oh no. Okay. Oh, maybe I do that too. Maybe. No. Okay. I don't know what's going on or why it's doing that. Well, yeah, the success that I've gotten so far, I'm actually proud of it. It's I don't look like everybody else's, but my timeline is just different. That's all I can say. My timeline is just different, and it can happen like this. Cause I've been putting in the work. I've been putting in the work, been putting in the work, been putting in the work, been putting in the work. Had to stem for a second. But yeah, I would say the person I've been trying to be, it's been in the works since I was a little child, I should say. But like I said, I've always been told that I don't know, I'm gonna do something great. I don't know what that is, and every day now that I'm about to be in my 30s, I'm like, oh, I guess my greatness is I don't know. And that's not to say that certain people are better than others. It's more about having confidence in yourself. Because if someone's confident, that should make you feel confident. But in reality, people compare themselves to each other, and then that's when bad human feelings get in the mix. And you gotta deal with projections and stuff, which is not your problem at the end of the day. Actually, I was having some thoughts. I'm just gonna start rambling right now because I'm trying to find a file and I'm just letting the computer find a file. So actually, let me see if I can find this. So we know well if you are tapped into Elon Musk and his doings, you know about Neuralink, and Neuralink is I'm just googling it, so I'm just trying to find what. Let me just type in what is Neuralink. What is Neuralink? So Neuralink is pretty much they're planning a device to decode and stimulate brain activity. And from the last thing I've read about it, because I think they had like two people that they were testing it on, where they was able to play games and stuff like that, just using the brain wave patterns through this transmitter. Now, uh, hold on, because this is about to go like sci-fi a little bit. So we have the Neuralink, Elon Musk. Um, we have blockchain technology, which is a digital ledger of information, which is pretty much putting the information, all the information that we have, online that is traceable. It could be public or it could be private. Well, how does these two things correlate? We also have AR and VR, where you just put on a headset and you can just be in virtual environments. When you are putting on a headset, what's getting scanned is your eyes. That's data being collected. That's data being collected that you can also put onto the blockchain to make a user profile of yourself on the blockchain. Now, how does this relate to Neuralink? It was relating in my head. I'm trying to get it out because I had it out at one point. Long story short, I see Black Mirror happening, some type of Black Mirror type stuff happening. I actually had it laid out because I was talking to ChatGPT about this, and I had it laid out, and I wish I didn't delete that chat so I can like go down to all the things that I was foreseeing or just like the connections that I see. But just imagine now in the future, or now. Um, maybe your because the next wave of innovation, especially AR VR, is obviously wearables. So that's why you have the Meta glasses. And I actually tried them on. I kind of liked it because I liked how they have you can hear stuff. They have the earphones, not the earphones, the speakers on the ear, so you can hear it here with the Meta glasses and can translate. And I've also been seeing like a real time translator on TikTok. Like you put a thing in your ear and people can talk to you in the language and translate. How is this connecting? Where am I going? I'm trying to keep myself paced out here. Neuralink, transmitter, wearables. Mm, there we go. So contact lenses as wearables. You can now have. Well, it could be that Black Mirror. Just think of Black Mirror because I actually got to rewatch the series because I really haven't been watching TV lately, and watching stuff is how you get to get those connections. But having contact lenses as a wearable, which will be your access to the AR VR, which will also be your access to the blockchain because everything will be on the blockchain. Yeah, because everything will literally be on the blockchain. Your identity, your prescriptions, your eyes will be on the blockchain. You do a face scan because surveillance is everywhere now. You can't hide from it, especially in America and China and other places. Yeah, Neuralink. But then again, how would that be monetized? Obviously, that could easily be monetized by subscriptions. And I'm just rambling. Yeah, okay, it did not find it at all. I don't even know why I'm posting these ramblings because now I'm gonna probably even get even more people watching me because I'm more people watching me or looking after me. Like, what the hell is this girl going on? And she got locks. We gotta go and get her. I'm just a regular woman that likes design. That is all. That is all. Kind of like there was this one book I saw in the library about sustainable design, which was pretty interesting because sustainable design could be a part of any type of discipline. Speaking of, now my brain is going to other things. I've been learning a bit about fashion design, and I've always known that my skills can be transferable across multiple multiple industries because I've started out in graphic design and then I no started in graphic design, technology, art, advertising. So I have these big windows of like core foundational things that I have, which is in a way how I'm able to have a different point of view and to be able to make the connections that I make because of the different things. But I've been doing some research on fashion design, and I'm like, wow, this is literally the same design process when it comes to things where you do research, then you do application, you do testing, and then you do it all over again. But that's in a perfect world. This world is not perfect. This world is a lot more crueler than I expected or whatever. But um, I try to believe in the good of humanity. I try my best, but when you're a black woman and you have locks, you get told every day that no matter how high you get, you still get told every day that you're still a so. But Like I said, I try my best to. And honestly, it's kind of hard to like. I really do smile inside when I see the good of humanity. I do, and I love it. It makes me warm. But I'm not the naive person that I was before, so I can't like be like, oh yeah, like blah blah blah, because I'm now kind of a bit of a skeptic a little bit. I mean, yeah, I'm a bit of a skeptic a little bit. I don't think it's ruined me. It's just made me a bit more realistic about things. But that doesn't mean that I can't enjoy the greatness of life because life is great. There's a lot to learn, but yeah, I've been rambling and I have not even done one because I'm supposed to. See, this is why I don't do these videos a lot because I could sit here and start yapping, and when I start yapping, that's when I don't get stuff done. But yeah, I've been watching. I mean, there's always talk of, oh, you got to go ghost and pop out and like um, level up and blah blah blah. It's like, bro, all it takes is like a couple of hours, and leveling up is more about the inside. Real leveling up is about your inner being, your inner self. Because you can change how you look. You can have the bad bitch aesthetic and everything, but if you kind of ugly on the inside, then you're not really leveling up. Yeah, you can change your mentality about how people treat you, how you want to operate in the rooms, and things like that. But it really starts on the inside, and then it shows out on the outside. So, because it's about the feeling of how you feel. It's always a level up for me. I've been leveling up since 1995. Okay, so I had to update my config file because it didn't have the path to my public key or my private key. So let's see. Oh, wrong thing. Let's see if this will work again. I don't know how you developers do it. Oh, this entire time it's under a different file name. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Okay, it's the private key. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try again. So I made some progress, but it's looking like some dependency that I installed, which is the Chroma dependency, has been depreciated. That is not in use no more. So I just updated that. Now I have to update my import statement. Where is the file? Okay. First of all, we gotta find where they import. They were hiding the imports. Lane chain chroma import chroma. I believe it's this one. Okay, I updated the statement. Now I had to remove something. So it says, so I have to also remove something from the code. So because I don't want to mess up anything, I'm just going to add the number sign to comment it out. So let's see if I can find this thing in the code. Oh, I got a finder. Okay, it's db.persist. db.persist. Yes, there we go. Okay, let's just comment that out because I don't want that to go. And I'm giving ChatGPT the script because I don't know what's going on and what if I did something wrong. Ooh, good thing I did. Okay, I'm going to let ChatGPT update the code here. And I have to um, replace something. But yeah, that's my yapping for today. I think whenever I start these, I'm going to at least like write down because I honestly I haven't been doing any literally this whole year. It feels like I wasted a year, but I haven't because I don't know. I'm a lot different. Not a lot different, but I would say I'm a lot stronger than what I am. I don't know. I'm progressed, but in a different way. If you look from the outside in, it doesn't look like there's much progression, but there's progression. You never want to judge someone because you don't know where they started, and it's always about the mental before you see the outside. Because there's a lot of people who look good and they're not. They're walking zombies. But um, it's about to be December, and I do know that I have a sheet fry thing. I haven't. See, I've been. Ugh. I just know that I do want to end the year off with some things and some thoughts about just what's happening and just release something. I've also been trying to get a remote job. I don't know if I wanted to be, well, obviously, most of my skills are in design and branding. So maybe I can just do like a yapping video about that. Maybe I could yap about that. I don't know. Maybe I should do that just to put it out there because I don't do too well and um like my personal brand right now it's more I'm just showing up. It's not as what's the word I'm saying as structured as I would like it to be, and honestly I'm totally fine with that because there's always a chance to rebrand and I can always do that because I have a marketing background. But this is just me showing up authentically as myself. Apart from the actual branding, this is me, I'm perfect type thing, because no one's perfect. So that's why I hashtag this after office hours. Because I'm just yapping and I'm just here. So I'm going to finish. I'm going to try to get somewhere with this. But I also would like to update that I'm still doing Mimo. Right now, I'm learning about flex boxes, and I've been doing some of the projects, which is pretty cool. I created my first guessing game using. I love how the fact that right now we're AI natural language to develop UIs, and because now I'm learning a bit more on the coding side, I can actually like be a bit more what's the word I'm looking for? More detailed in what type of experience and user flow the things I want to do. But yeah, when it comes to user experience, it's very difficult. I can see why it's very difficult, and I can see why people get frustrated. But hey, what are we supposed to do? Well, this is Aaliyah. Um, I rambled about blockchain and wearables and Neuralink. There's a connection there. And yeah, I'm signing off.